Hello children, welcome to Ammu&You. Happy New Year 2021. Wow, this is absolutely an amazing beginning. I have wonderful plans, for you this new year. This January, the whole of month, we will be doing Tales from Jungle Book. How's that? I'm sure you love the tales. Some of you may have read them, but most of you, I know, would not have read the tales that I've got for you. Right? So, we start with the Tales from the Jungle Book, written by the famous Rudyard Kipling. This is one story, Sea Catcher's Family. It's a story about the seals living in very, very cold countries. Long, long ago, there was a beautiful island called Novostochna in the Bering Sea near Alaska. Now, Alaska in the winters is covered with snow, completely covered with snow. But in the summers, when the snow melts, then hundreds of seals come here to spend the summers. So, they come here in search of food, and moving places in search of food is called migration. Many animals do it, many birds also do it. They move from harsh weather to a better, suitable, comfortable weather. So, the seals came here every summer in search of food and spent the summer before they went back from where they would come. So, one summer, a big seal named Sea Catch came to the beautiful island. Now, Sea Catch was a grey, handsome seal. He would fight with many sea animals and win also. And so, by and large, he was considered to be the strongest seal among all the ones present there. But there was a problem. What? Can you guess? He had no friends. Children, can you guess why didn't he have any friends? He didn't have any friends because mostly he was known for fighting with others. Who likes a fighter cock? He would fight to prove that he was strong. So he had no friends. And at times he would really feel very, very lonely. He would look at others playing together and he would wonder, when would I get a friend? But there was no one to tell him that if he stopped fighting to prove his supremacy, he could make friends. Now, he came in the summers and he found a nice spot in the island and he made a nice, comfortable home there. One day, when he was out swimming in the sea to catch fish, seals eat fish. So when he had gone in the sea to catch fish, while coming back to the island, he saw a sleek and beautiful seal. There, he asked the seal, "Who are you and what's your name?" The seal said, "My name is Matka and I found this place lovely, so I came here." So immediately you know what Sea Catch asked her. He said, "Why? Have you come here to steal something from my house? Did you go to find something?" Matka immediately retaliated, saying, "What makes you think so? What made you say so, that I have come here to steal?" Now Sea Catch had no answer to this, so he was speechless. Then Matka said, "It is not nice to accuse someone without any reason." So see what Sea Cat said. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Please forgive me. Can you be my friend, please? And I have so many fish today. Please stay back and have dinner with me. Now Matka was a very kind-hearted soul. She was very friendly too. She forgave easily. So she said, "Okay, fine, since you've accepted your mistake, I'll stay back and have dinner with you." And they both had so many fish together. Now soon, Matka and Sea Cat started spending a lot of time together. They would play, they would swim, they would catch fish, and they became very good friends. And after some time, they realized that they liked each other so much that they thought, let's get married. And so, Matka and Sea Cat, both of them got married. Now they lived in that beautiful house where Sea Cat lived. Winters came, and as soon as the winters came, all the seals said, "We need to leave this place and go back from where we had come." So they all left and reached their original place where they always spent their winters. Now the following summer, Sea Cat returned to that island again, but sometime before Matka reached. He came early so that he could make a beautiful house for his lovely wife. He made a beautiful house, and when Matka came, she was overjoyed. "What a beautiful house you've made, husband." And both of them started living there again. Soon after, Matka gave birth to a baby seal. Look, a baby seal. And it was white in color. So Matka said, "Husband dear, look, our baby is white in color." "But husband dear," Sea Cat said, "Why is this one white? I would want my child to be my color, grey. I don't like this light-skinned baby." To which Matka smiled and said, "But what is there in the color of the skin? Why should you pay attention to that? All we should hope for that the child becomes smart, intelligent, and strong like you. The color of the skin does not matter at all." Sea Cat said, "Okay, fine." And he started bringing up that baby and started playing with the baby, and soon fell in love with the baby. Seeing them play together so much, Matka one day asked Sea Cat, "Husband dear, now does the color of the skin matter? Do you love our baby?" They named it Kotik. Now Sea Cat was a bit embarrassed by the thought of what he was thinking earlier. So he said, "No, forgive me. I really did not understand that the color of the skin does not matter at all. What matters is we should be strong, smart, and good. And our baby is all of that." So they started playing with Kotik as much as possible. Now, Kotik was growing up very fast. He would play with other baby seals on the beach there near the sea. And when the parents would go to the sea to catch fish, Kotik would say, Mama, please take me with you all." Mama would say, "No, Kotik, you're not old enough to go. You stay here and don't venture out into the sea alone. I will take you when the time is right." And they would leave, leaving Kotik behind. Kotik was not too happy about it. thought that he was grown up enough to go to the sea. But what to do? Matka did not take him. Now, one day while playing, his friend asked, "What happened, Kotik? You're looking a bit sad." "Yes, I want to go to the sea with my parents, but my mother just would not take me. She says I'm not grown up enough for that. But I don't agree with her." So the baby's friend said, "So what? You don't have to listen to your mother all the time, do you? You have a mind of your own. You do what you want to do." Children, should we do that? Never. Because our mothers, our parents are the best well-wishers in the world. They always teach us the right thing. So we must listen to them. If we disagree, we can talk with them. We can ask questions to understand why they are saying so. But here, Kotik did not do any such thing. He listened to his friend seal and decided enough is enough. And the next day, as soon as Matka and Sea Catch went to the sea, he also jumped into the sea. He was absolutely amazed, diving there, swimming there. He was feeling so happy and he was wondering, I can swim so well, I can manage so well, and my mother never thought that I'm grown up enough. See, I'm grown up enough to take care of myself. And he kept on going into the deep sea. He reached the deep sea and he was thoroughly enjoying himself. And while he was doing that, he was all the time thinking that why did he not do this before? Having enough of play and diving, he was tired. He thought, let's go back home. And he tried to swim back. Suddenly, there was a huge wave that gushed and pushed Kotik so hard that he drowned. He went down. He could not fight the force of the wave. And as he was drowning, he was tossed here and there, and accidentally he got hit by a rock. He felt hurt and he started crying. "Mama, Mama, help me, help me, help me." And then he was thinking to himself, what a blunder he has committed. He was going down, down, down. Fortunately for him, Matka was just swimming close by. She heard the cry of help. I think I know this. I know this voice. And anyways, let me see who is asking for help. And she went close and saw that it was her own child, Kotik. She quickly rescued him and took him up, scolding him, "Kotik, how dare you do this? I had instructed you not to go down into the deep sea. Why didn't you listen to my instructions?" Kotik said, "Sorry, Mama." Then she said, "There's a reason for my instruction, no? When you are old enough, you will be strong enough to face the strong waves, and I will teach you." Again, Kotik said, "Very sorry, Mama. I will never disobey you again." And he hugged his mama, and both of them went back home. Now, the summers were over and the winters had come again. All of them had to go back to their winter place. So they all started going back. Seal Catch and Matka told Kotik, "Let's all swim back." be with me close enough so that you are not lost. And on their way, they taught him to swim on his back so that he could catch fish. They taught him that if you swim like this, you would be able to catch cod, halibut. Kotick was thrilled. He said, my, I have learnt a new trick, just like my parents. And with all this fun, they reached the place where they spent their winters. Many seals from all over the place had come there. All of them cheered and welcomed them, saying, "Oh, here comes the holus chickie." "Who is the holus chickie now?" asked Kotick. "You are the holus chickie." "What does it mean?" "It means a young bachelor, a young seal." And everyone laughed. Kotick also laughed with them. Now he had many new friends, and they said that our chief here is a big seal who we address as chief. So we must listen to him, to whatever he says. There is a meeting where we all are going to hear him out. So they all went to a meeting headed by the oldest seal called chief, where the chief welcomed everyone and said, "All of us, as every year, need to be very careful because here we have humans." Humans? So what will they do? They can harm us. So please be very careful, and you need to learn the ways of life here. It was all very new for Kotick. Looking at Kotick, he said, "How come you have a white coat?" He said, "I was born like this." So the chief said, "Oh, all the more reason to be extra careful, dear, because you would be easily spotted amongst all of us." Kotick did not understand why they had to be careful, but anyways, he said, "Okay, chief," and they started living there. One day they were all resting and two men came and they started shooing them away like they did, like you shoo the sheep, herd of the sheep, and pushing them, driving them, and they drove all these friends in a particular direction. Kotick was wondering, why are these seals not fighting these men? They are very submissively going and following their instructions. Why? Suddenly they saw Kotick lying here. And as soon as this one person was going to hit Kotick, the other one said, "Oh, stop, stop, stop. I think it's a ghost. Have you ever seen a white seal before? There aren't any white seals. It's a ghost. I think it's a ghost of some seal we have killed before. Run!" And leaving him behind, they ran away. Now Kotick thought, thank God he had a white skin so that he could be saved. Now, soon after they left, he asked the other seals, "Why didn't our friends fight those men?" So the seal said, "Nobody can fight these men. They have weapons with them. They are stronger than us. It's been happening for years. We can't do anything." Now Kotick was very sad. He went in the direction where his friends were taken, following the men, and he followed them to a building where he saw his friends being pushed inside the building. And inside, he was a witness to a horrific sight. They killed those seals and pulled out their skins. Kotick could not believe his eyes. being so cruel? Why? He came back to his friends again, crying, and said, how cruel these men are. For no reason, for no cause, they just killed my friends and pulled out their skins. So then the other seal said, there is a reason. They make leather with the skin and make things. They use our skin to make leather. How cruel! And why can't we run away? His father was listening. Sea catch. He said, son, where do we run away? Everywhere there is man. Wherever we go, you will find humans. And they will catch us, they will kill us. What should we do? We can't do anything. But Kotik was not to be. He was just not listening to all this. He said, but father, there has to be a place where we can be safe. There has to be a place. Now, the wise walrus was listening to this conversation. He said, you know, son, the sea cows know a place where humans can't reach. And I've heard that that place is very beautiful and safe. Sea cows? Okay. So, I will go and find the sea cows now, father, and I will find that safe place so that all our people can go and live there, out of the reach of the cruel men. This showed how kind yet brave little Kotik was. The story ends here, but there's a second part to it, that what does really Kotik do? Does he really find a place? This we will hear next week in our next session of storytelling. So children, I hope you loved the story. It's such a beautiful story. And what beautiful takeaways. Can you guess what? 1, we should never accuse anyone of something that we are not sure of. Without any rhyme and reason, we never should accuse anyone. 2, the color of the skin does not matter at all. What matters is what we are inside. The color of the skin is given by God. It's not in our hands. But what we are inside is in our hands. We can shape ourselves. We can make ourselves good, smart, strong, and wise. At the same time, kind and loving, like Kotik was. If you like the story, children, you may tell your parents, and they just might like to like, share, or subscribe to the video if they haven't subscribed yet. The bell button is to be hit so that you get all the notifications of the channel. This will help our channel Ammu&You grow even more. It has grown so much because of all your love and support. So, till we meet again, knowing and learning how Kotik saved his people. Could he? Could he not? We will meet again next week. Stay safe, stay good, stay happy. Lots of love from Ammu to you. Thank you.